Okay. So, Octopath. Hey, Muller Duck. How's it going? So last time we finished up, whose chapter was that? Hanit's chapter? Or Hanit, I guess, is the pronunciation that we've learned. So we've just got Alph Inn's chapter remaining. Hey, Ralman. How's it going? It rained. I don't think it actually rained here today. It was in the forecast, but it just didn't happen. I think. As far as I'm aware, if it rained, it was not for very long. So yeah, I think we're in Stoneguard still. Or, I guess we're in the pass. And we need to head up to Gold Shore. We'll walk there because it'll help get Alph Inn leveled up a little bit. Well, maybe should have cut the grass again this morning. Let's see. How is everyone doing? Oh, maybe I should have gone to the inn. Maybe I should go to the inn before we go anywhere. Start with full health. Because I guess we're all still hurt from the boss fight at the end of the stream yesterday. Yeah, so today was interesting for me. I'm a little concerned with my house sale. I'm concerned it may fall through, actually. The people who are buying still haven't booked their home inspection, but apparently they were waiting for their financing to go through before booking the home inspection. But that should apparently, the financing should go through because apparently they're putting down like a 50% deposit, or not deposit, down payment. So that's a fucking huge down payment. But then they wanted to see the house again. It does seem high, right? I mean, my place isn't like outrageously expensive. So, you know, it's not like it's as enormous as it could be, but you know, it's still a big down payment, yeah. But so they wanted to see the house again, so they wanted to see it today. And so it's like, well, okay. So I had to go home at lunch and like clean my house, put things away, like my stream stuff here, so that it wasn't all over the place. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, like normally you get pre-approved and then like it's effectively done, and then you just say like, here's the place I found, it's within what we were pre-approved for, and you're done. Like there's not, it's really just a formality, the financing. So I don't know what the deal is, but I don't know, they're waiting for that to come through. Out
of my way.
And so they came through this afternoon. Beyond that, I haven't heard anything after that. So who knows? Maybe I'll get a call saying that they've booked an appointment for an inspection. But as of now, I did not make cookies again. Fuck them. I was gonna mow the lawn, and then I didn't because it was like everything was taking too long. The other thing is I had like laundry that I had put in the dryer this morning, or last night actually. I forgot that I had laundry going, and so I had that, and it was in the dryer this morning, and so I had to fold that at lunch as well, put that away. And like it was just a lot of stuff to suddenly have to do at the last minute. And of course they booked for 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Normally I'd be leaving work at 4 o'clock, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm staying at work for another hour. And they were actually in for 40 minutes. It is definitely very weird that they asked for a second walkthrough. But the only explanation... Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's common to have one prior to closing so you can get measurements and like anything booked in, like carpet measurements and stuff like that. But the thing is that these are the people who showed up late, and they were only in the house for 6 minutes. So they put in an offer after having seen this house for 6 minutes. So I don't know. I think that maybe is all it is. But it's still, you know, maybe they were... Yeah, they went in... Well, they arrived after their time slot. And I was on my way home, and so they went in and went through for over 6 minutes. Yeah, and they left. And they made an offer. So it's like, okay. What the fuck are these guys weak to? But yeah, so the whole thing is really weird. And I'm just concerned that they may have just put in an offer right away. And then they're just going to back out like, oh, actually, this isn't what I wanted. Just to kind of lock it in. Right. Yeah, like... Yeah, whenever I go into a place, it's like a 40-minute thing. And when they were in today, they were in for 40 minutes. But yeah, if they just put in an offer to basically like, yeah, have dibs on it, and then if they try and pull any shit like asking for a price reduction or anything, then we'll see. But I'm not sure. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe I'm just being very pessimistic. But it's very suspicious. The whole thing is weird. It's a very weird scenario, and it's making me a little concerned that things are gonna fall through. I'm gonna do a level slash. Yeah, so
My turn now.
I know my parents had sold. Well, that's the thing, is they can always back out by saying, because it's still conditional on inspection and on financing, they are free to back out basically at any point now. Because they could just not secure the financing. They could just not talk to the bank, and they would not have it. And so it would fall through. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Blizzard. But yeah, so I don't know. The whole thing's weird, and I'm not sure. I think it maybe is. I think it might still be fine, but you know, I just don't. Wow, a miss. I think it's still fine, but I'm honestly not sure. And the worst case scenario is that it's not.
My turn.
Leave an upper decker. Let's try shanking this rat. Not weak to that either. Yeah, the whole thing's been weird, but they did also put in an offer over asking, so I can't be that angry. Especially since they put in over asking, where the asking was 10,000 higher than what I had initially thought asking was going to be. We kind of decided at the last minute, like, fuck it, let's just put it 10,000 higher. Oh wait, everyone else was weak to light. Yeah, well, that's actually exactly what my agent said. If these people end up buying, and actually that was when they ended up going in late. If they end up buying the place, then whatever. But if they don't, then you can be angry. Like, yeah, I mean, whatever. Okay, they're weak to getting hit with a stick.
Coming, if that
But really, there's nothing you can do beyond being angry. Like, bonk the shit out of this rat dude with a stick. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully it just all goes through and they're just being weird. Yeah, it's kind of coming up on the end of the summer, yeah, which is sort of prime house hunting time. The other issue is that I'm looking to close in December, which isn't exactly a popular time to close for a house sale or a house purchase. I'm assuming I go north to get to to Goldshore, yes. So everything's kind of weird, and so it was very convenient, this offer that came in, being above asking, and they gave me like everything that I was looking for, primarily the closing date.
Let's do this.
So like it'd be ideal if this one went through, because they're flexible, because I guess, I don't know, it's just good because it's they're working with me on that at least. Alright, goats are close to dead.
had me?
Letting the hunt begin.
I guess we can just throw out a light.
The light is my friend.
But yeah,
The hunt endeth.
that was a surprise this morning to find that out. So stress levels starting to reach back up there again on that. As soon as if the inspection gets booked, then I know everything should be fine. Because they wouldn't bother doing the one thing that I'm concerned about. Yeah, not gonna sleep well. The thing that I'm concerned about is that they did this extra walkthrough to determine whether or not they should waste the money on an inspection.
Coming. If
Well, nah, shit. I mean, I guess the other thing is that they may opt to not do an inspection, having done this as like their own preliminary inspection, but probably not. They'll probably still just do an inspection. But you know, they could just not get an not pay for an inspection and not do that and just back out of the deal entirely. It would be relatively dumb to not do an inspection. I agree. But my place is in very good shape.
Bring it on.
But yeah, so like that's the thing is I don't understand why you would put in an offer. They had plenty of time to come and see the house again. Like, well, unless they didn't have time themselves. They could have booked another appointment before they put in the offer. So I don't know what the deal is.
Level slash. My turn.
Let's see. Let's do a night ode
Try this.
to make 3 appointments to eventually see it. That's pretty rough.
What to do?
Oh, I see. We do lightning, because we're on the coast. Yeah, okay. Got those guys. I have Googled buyers. I think they just recently moved to Canada. But I'm not 100% certain. To Gold Shore. Or they were working outside of Canada at the very least. So we just go up the literal coast here, murder some pirates.
Then be hunted.
Out of my way.
I'm gonna just do Night Ode because it'll hurt these guys. But yeah, I did do some cyber stalking to find out what I could find. Arrow Storm. Jesus Christ. Going to a sewing store as of 40 seconds ago.
All right.
And now you know. Let's do a level slash.
Level slash.
What to do?
Let's see. Let's do a Firestorm. That'll finish off these guys.
Time to close up shop.
So I've been doing some fiddling around with my automation stuff recently. And the next thing I might be doing is having my system yell at me through speakers, text-to-speech style.
My turn.
Yeah. I've just been messing around with things and hooking up as many things into it as possible just to see what I can do. So I like hooked in my TV because there's integration with my LG TV. Hooked in the Chromecasts that I've got, stuff like that. So like you can push audio out to text-to-speech audio out to Chromecasts. So I'm thinking that a next logical step for that would be to hook up a Chromecast audio permanently to a set of speakers, so that I can send audio out of that, like voice messages, like the door has been unlocked, things like that, or morning, like good morning, the weather outside is blah when I wake up in the morning. But I haven't really thought too much about it, and I haven't actually gone all the way to ordering a Chromecast audio. It's technically possible.
What to do?
Let's see. These are water guys, and those guys are. Good night, Muller Rife. When you hit the nighttime lights off button, nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be something I'd be able to do
Hear the thunder roar.
relatively easily.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Shit. What are these crabs weak to? I don't really know. Let's hit them with an axe. Yep, they're weak to
Bring it
axes.
on.
Use the Vera notifications app. Yeah, I tried that for a bit, but I remember it like disconnected weirdly. And then I think I think I used that for a bit, and then I was trying the Vera Alerts app, and that was not great either. I always say goodnight house before hitting the better button. Let's see. Let's do an amputate. Oh yeah, okay. You are using Vera Alerts, yeah.
All right.
I guess we'll do another amputate on this crab.
My turn.
I think it like stopped work. I don't remember why. I had it doing that, and then it stopped working for some reason.
Come in, if thou darest.
Fuck it. Let's just go to town with an axe.
My turn now.
Yeah, you do have to register the app. And I had done everything. Like, yeah, I think you have to. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been so long. It's been probably a couple of years since I tried that, but I'll try Blizzard.
You got more than you bargained for.
Emergency sewing machine purchase. 3 minutes away. I see. Ooh, we got 1,800 Octobucks. Oh, and also there's a treasure chest sitting there. What's with all these people?
Eyeing me.
That greedy, noble bastard Drevin took half my damn profit, he did. Picked out her sewing machine when you put it on the registry. Sure, he might keep us safe from the soldiers' nooses, but... what? I didn't say anything. In your pockets. Refreshing jam. Hey, want to make enemies of us? You're gonna go in the right way about it. Come on. Just give me your jam. Alright, and then we'll continue up this way. I think that's town right there. On the right.
Let's see what
Gonna
you got.
check the signpost there, but
Out of my way.
okay, so the snapping turtles there are weak to swords.
Let's do
All right,
this.
let's see. So they're weak to wind, but the crabs aren't weak to lightning or ice. Weak to fire?
To ashes with you.
Nope. Maybe they're weak to... Oh, I killed that one. Maybe they're weak to wind as
Let
well.
my arrow fly and true.
Let's see. Let's hit them with a stick. Are they weak to that? No.
Bring it on.
Maybe they're weak to spears.
1,000 spears.
Jesus. Maybe hit sometimes, Alph Inn. Jesus.
Here I go.
Let's see. I guess we'll do Trade Tempest and see if Okay, they are weak to that as well. Alph is the worst. This is a true fact. Hit the crab with a stick. Of course, their defense is raised, but... Alright. Finish... Ah, no, she can't. Alright, well, we'll have him amputate the back crab. And fail, apparently.
Letting the hunt begin.
Break that guy.
Out of my way.
And we've got both of these guys who can... It's not Panther Dance. Night Ode. Maybe that'll finish him off. Hey, Deceptive, how's it going?
Where's the nearest tavern?
Got some sleep weed. We got the crabs. And yes, this is Gold Shore. So, this is where Alph Inn's chapter 2 is. That's right, I had business here. Oh, and Ophelia's chapter is here also. Your travels have brought you to Gold Shore, where our fever is running rampant. You roll up your sleeves and get to work. But we're actually not going to do that. We're going to talk to everyone in town. Is that guy wearing a mask? Welcome to Gold Shore, the town by the sea. We hope you enjoy your stay. This town is known for its pristine beaches. You should see them for yourself if you have a spare moment. I'll see the inside. Oh, that's not going to be successful. Schedule an HVAC appointment. How very grown up. Let's inquire. An elderly man who lives with his wife. In their youth, they feared they would never be blessed with a child, and though one was eventually born to them, he died in an accident at sea. Despite their best efforts, they never had another, and have since taken to looking after the children of their town as their own. No, we're finishing off the chapter 2s, and then we'll roll around through to the chapter 3s. I guess that's the end. Well, I might as well stay at the end. Yeah, unbending blade, if you know what I mean. Okay, then we got this guy here. Ha! My caravan was set upon by bandits. They took everything. If I don't find a safer route to travel than that blasted high road, they're gonna put me out of business. We went rock hard. At least you didn't end up in a ball pit. Merchant who mainly operates in the coastlands. He worries about everything from his future to the weather, leaving him little time to concentrate on his stock and trade. Is that where Muller Dog last saw her? Let's check the provisioner, see if there's anything we need there. Could pick up a couple. Let's pick up 9 herbs of revival and 9 of these herbs of clarity. Oh. Friggin' Muller Dog. Don't even know. Oh, keeps bringing you there too.
Hi there.
My fellow found this huge egg and has been taking care of it ever since. He's a fisherman. What does he even know of eggs? He said he found it in the depths of the place they call Captain's Bane. I wonder what it might hatch into. I don't know, but I'm going to check your pockets. Fisherman's sweethearts. Possessions. Take your fish tooth and your odds and ends and your starlight hat. But it's an enormous egg. So fish eggs are freaky, so just don't. Check down this way. Ooh, hidden item. Thunder Soul Stone. I'm not going to talk to that guy right away. Feeling kind of janky as I'm running around. Oh, I had a name for myself once. I was the mercenary who brought down a whole company all on his own. Take your cleaver, take your iron armor, take your essence of plum. A rowdy brute who resorts to violence when he fails to get what he wants. Owing to his experience as a mercenary, he's not a man to be trifled with. He's been seen fiddling with a small gold medal from time to time. Hey, Erica, how's it going? Nice chatting with you. Let's talk to this guy. Some years back now, our ship went down in a bad spot of weather. Most of the crew washed up eventually, but no one ever saw the captain again. The rest of the crew gave up long ago, and everyone went their separate ways in the end. But I haven't stopped believing that the captain is still alive out there somewhere. Great man he was. You'd know him anywhere by his long beard. Should you ever see such a man in your travels, I'd be mighty pleased if you could bring him here to me. Okay. That's the guy who has amnesia, who I think is in, whatever this town is called. Rippletide? I think that's who that is. Alright, well, let's check his pockets. He's got some sleep weed. He's got Adelwort. I don't know. It's blowing around in the wind, maybe. Or it's actually gold. A sailor once sailed on the blue wave. Proud of his seafaring days, he hopes to return to that great and glorious expanse again. Nice chatting with you. Alright. We talked to her. Let's check this side of town. They say there's a cave not far east of here that's filled with glowing moss and some particularly nasty inhabitants. If the rumors are true. Oh, if the rumor... Okay. I didn't inflect on that correctly. Let's take everything out of your pockets. Wind soulstone and a light stone. Stone. It's stone now. Yeah, it's because Hanit's provoke is garbage compared to Cyrus. Because you have to use the animals. The Pokemons. A man who spends his days staring at the sea. Employed by aristocrats to manage the local inn, he grew dissatisfied with his lot after a few months and began to neglect his duties. Recently, however, he has started to loathe the layabout he's become. We got the discount at the inn. Rawr. I mean, I just like using the rawr because that's like the only thing I have. I'm doing good, Erica.
Oh, hello.
Outside of town to the southwest is a cave near the shore. I hear it's awfully pretty there. Rawr. Take the injurious seed, the injurious dust. We'll leave the ruinous seed in your pocket. And then we can't inquire. This way is somewhere we can't go yet. Let's check inside the tavern. That's Cyrus. Should you again have need of my discerning mind, I would be happy to offer my talents. Got an olive of life. Talking to him isn't gonna get us anything. Okay, that's another way out of town. Some other side quest mission thing, chapter, words. And I guess we can go up to the chapel up this way, or the church or whatever. Just ahead, up in the hills, is the Manor District. Beyond that, you'll find the cathedral. Cathedral, that's the word. Oh, we can't steal from this person, but we can purchase from them. Got a forbidden bow. It's real expensive. I could afford it, but probably not worth. An elderly lady who collects things that wash ashore. The current carries many curious items to the rocks beneath the bridge, and so she can often be found there. As a hobby and more an obsession, she has scavenged for valuables every day for many, many years. Got a new hidden item. Ooh, hello, treasure chest that I just spotted behind that tree. How do I get to you? Thunder Soulstone. Alright, let's head up towards the cathedral. Or rather, the Manor District, I guess.
Good day.
So, here's the Commerce District. We've got an inn, a tavern, whatever you like. What I'd like is in your pockets. Healing Grape and Inspiriting Plum. And then I'm going to inquire. Moved by the teachings of the Sacred Flame, he spreads the holy word, despite not being an ordained cleric. Blessed with a silver tongue, he has been instrumental in convincing many residents to accept the faith. Guide with ease. I mean, in your pockets is still the exterior of your pants.
Eh?
I'm a trader of stone and rock. Can I be of service to you? This here whetstone is the best I carry. Orwell whetstone. I don't remember. Someone needed a whetstone. Oh, it was someone in the mining village. I think. Whatever that place was called. The Clifflands? There we go. Yeah, minor dilemma. Let's see. Anything in the armory of value? Ooh, that's exciting. It's a pretty big elemental attack improvement. But that's, again, that's only if you're using the staff. Though, do the spells use the staff, technically? I don't think they do. Not certain. Can I look at the skills? Learn skills? Yeah, I don't think those are staff related. So does anyone have anything? Okay, so Alph Inn can learn a warrior skill. But I kind of want to learn this skill, Last Stand. Dealing damage inversely proportional to your current HP. That could be good. And then we'd be able to see what the apothecary divine skill is. Check the inside of this house. Nothing, so that's some quest house. Someone's got a person in it.
Hail.
The prosperity of this town is due entirely to the sacred flame. Take your empowering bracelet. Take your energizing pomegranate. ×2. Oh, wait, let's inquire. A finely dressed man. He has an eye for the ladies, particularly those who come from foreign lands, and never passes up an opportunity to converse with them. His incorrigible pleasures recently led to his 3rd divorce. Alright. Anything over in this corner? Nope. Let's check up this way. Save again, because I'm going to save at every save point in the game. Let's see what this guy's got. There's a right fearsome beast lurking in the sea near here. If you dare set out on in a boat, it'll come right for you. Which means that fishing is out of the question. The scourge of the seas. Leviathan egg. Egg of a great sea beast found in Captain's Bane. So that's that egg that the person was talking about. Take your rusty cup. Wonder how much the Leviathan egg would cost to purchase. It's not that expensive. I'm gonna buy it because it's probably a quest item. Oh, maybe we need to bring that to the egg guy. Rather young fisherman. What he lacks in experience, he makes up with enthusiasm, working hard to support his beloved, who supports him in turn. He brings home every catch, even poisonous fish and strange debris. I think before I start the quest here, I'm gonna head over to whatever that town was, Orwell, and see if I can give that egg to the Eggman. Take your copper-filled pouch and your inspiriting plum. And also finish that whetstone quest. Trying to get ready to move in with your guy. It's exciting. A man who serves the nobles in the region. He's grown weary of his master's appetites for the fair sex and wonders whether it would be wise to introduce his fiancée to him or not.
What?
What do you want? Sorry, there's nothing here for you. I'm telling you the truth. What? You don't believe me?
Oh.
Some of the merchants who service my merchantry have been having a spot of trouble with bandits. If something isn't done about it soon, I may have difficulty getting stock in for my customers. That won't do at all. Something has to be done about these bandits. So begins the tale of the merchant's path. Well, speaking of bandits, I'm going to take everything that you own. I don't care about your purifying seed. And then we'll inquire. Merchantry Master provides all manner of food and sundries to various peoples and interests, particularly those of the coastlands. Set by September. I guess that's not that far off. September still sounds so far away, but it's August. It's like a third of the way through August. When you're a nobleman like me, you can buy anything you wish. A haughty aristocrat who leads a life of luxury, turning his nose up at all not born into privilege. His elitist attitudes have in turn earned him the ire of the common folk and no few fellow noblemen. Alright, can we go into this house? Yes. But there's nothing here. So we'll just ignore that. Head up this way towards the church. Oh, it's Drevin. I'm sure a commoner wouldn't understand, but it takes quite a great deal of money to maintain the lifestyle that one expects of a noble. At times, one must even lower oneself to the level of common villains, but that's not anything you would need to know about either, obviously. I'm gonna take your shit. And then we'll inquire. Do you not know who I am? I'm the noblest of nobles, the great Drevin. Show some respect. The world's coin I grasp in the palm of my hand, and that goes for the money of the brigands I hire. That is to say, So yeah, he's responsible for these cell swords.
Good day.
This is a chapel of the Order of the Sacred Flame. Are you here to worship in its divine light? Nope, I'm here to take everything that you hold dear. You'll pay for committing such sacrilege before the chapel. I can fail 2 more times. I'm fine. I don't think I care about the Imperial armor. I'm pretty sure that's not very good anymore. Oh, but we can inquire. A Knight Ardent who guards Goldshore's Cathedral. As the town sees rather little in the way of crime, he passes most of his days in relative peace. With so much free time, he's gotten into the habit of taking naps, even when on duty. We know about his hidden item now, and also this treasure chest over here. Energizing pomegranate. That knight over there is the one person that can always bring a smile to my face. Can't take her wizard's rod. We can take her elusive shield. I'll put on my robe and wizard hat. A woman whose noble ancestors lived in the region since the days of old. Her family once funded the construction of a cathedral in Goldshore and thereafter held tremendous influence within the community. Nevertheless, she endeavors to treat all equally and carry herself with grace and humility. Alright, so she's responsible for the construction of this, or her family is responsible for the construction of this cathedral. Excellent. Excellent plan, Erica. Let's see.
Come.
This is a holy place. Please, try to be quiet. Yes, please be quiet while I pick your pocket. You won't be missing this, and inquire. Man who renounced his noble heritage to become a cleric. Despising those who value wealth and status above all else, he sacrificed everything to serve the sacred flame, and in so doing, earned the respect and admiration of the faithful. New weapons for sale. What about you? The secret flame of our church is the symbol of Alfric, the god of all that is holy. And then we take what you've got. An inspiriting plum, and damn, what's a slap a guy counter? I mean, it's anything is possible. Open that, get an olive of life. Can't do anything on that side. I'm super Yanni still. Laurel, even, you might say. Inspiriting plum basket. What? Why does it? Why did Oh, it's not. Never mind. But that being said, why did I get a email saying stats for your last stream? That's weird. Okay, so I think we've talked to everyone in town and stolen everything from everyone in town. Oh, we got some items over here. A silver axe and a wind soul stone. Support DM's right to slap anyone who needs it right down to the ground. Alright, we'll save there. Hey Nintendo, how's it going? Sup dog. Let's see. I think we've gotten everything in town here. So I think we're good to go starting on this oh, another item lurking in the corner over here. I'm doing good. Got some odds and ends. Actually, you know what I should do before I do any of that? I need to find a store. Ooh, another item. Copper-filled pouch. Okay, I want to sell some shit because it's been a while. I haven't sold things in a while. Yeah, look at that. I got silver-filled pouch. I got fool's gold ore. Got 3 copper pouches. Heavy coin pouch. Odds and ends times 2. Large feather. Get rid of that. Sell your rusty cup. Empty coin pouch. Grab some food. All right. Grab some food away. That's, yeah. Yeah. Grab some food away. That's definitely a thing that people say. All right, so we sold all that shit. So we'll save, and then we'll activate our Alph Inn quest. Let's see. Well met, traveler. What can I do you for? Not restore reputation. Let's... Actually, you know what would be cool? Just as a side discussion here, what would be cool is if... Trash to your Alph Inn. Alph Inn is garbage. He's a garbage human being. So you can only restore your reputation once you've failed at things enough times. What would be interesting is if you could restore your reputation for a discount before it was totally fucked. Like if it was just maybe not like a huge discount, but like just a little bit cheaper to restore it, so that. But that would, although I guess that would sort of encourage some cheesing. But let's hear a tale. Yeah, he's that bad. Your travels have brought you to Goldshore, where a fever is running rampant. You roll up your sleeves and begin to get to work. Recommend level 24, and I think we're 24 right now. The story so far. And so Alph Inn left behind his sleepy village in hopes of bringing succor to the suffering. He's certainly bringing succor across the lands. Just how many rounds do you have to buy in the tavern? Costs like 10,000 octobucks. He asked for no coin for his services to honor the man who once saved his life. With the words of his friend Zeph in his heart, he wandered from town to town until his travels brought him to Goldshore. In this idyllic town by the sea, surely there was someone in need of his aid. Nothing quite like a town by the sea. Yeah, but he's got a gross rat tail. Even if the air is a bit briny for my liking. Go for a swim? Ha! Don't mind if I do. He also never stops talking. Did you hear? Old Zeke's been stricken too. That's 10 in just a week. The fever's spreading fast. Whatever are we to do? Does he have a mustache? I didn't think he had a mustache. Does he have it? I don't think he has one.
Now that you mention
it. I hear there's a traveling apothecary in town. I literally just walked into town.
Oh?
Heh, word travels fast.
Aye.
Good. They say she whipped up a tonic that cured one boy's fever overnight.
I see.
She? So I've got a colleague in town. Wonder if she'd be interested in talking shop. Yeah, that's right, Alpha. You bet you can't even cure this kid's scraped knee or face. Ow, it hurts.
Howdy.
Are you okay, little girl? Here, you dropped something. A seashell, is it? Thanks. Do you know how to use the 3 seashells?
Shucks.
You don't think it's something you cure? Come on now. Looks like you scraped up your knee. Mind if I have a look? Just gotta use the right cure. Ouch, I bet that smarts. I bet that smarts? Is that a phrase? Is that a thing that people say? As a replacement for hurts? I know the feeling. I'm always tripping over my own 2 feet. Every time you pick yourself back up, you'll find yourself that much tougher for it.
All right.
That'll do her. One of my best healing bombs there.
Thanks.
Thanks, stranger. I'm Ellen.
Hi.
I'm Alphin. That almost rhymes, eh?
That's amazing.
Neat. Are you a medicine man? You might say that. I'm what they call an apothecary.
Wow.
Wow, I've never met one of you before. Nice to meet you, Mr. Apothecary.
Now listen here.
Alphin'll do.
Hey there.
Hey, Alphin, can I ask you a favor?
Oh?
Go for it. It's my sister, Flynn. She got a fever and she's been in bed all week. She's always crying, and no matter how much she sleeps, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh.
Say no more. I'll fix her right as rain. After all, that's what I'm here for. Yes, I'm a medicine man. Oh, thank you. Our house is right there. Stupid kid. Stupid Alphin. Ooh, travel banter.
I see.
Thou art good with children. You think so? Can't say I've ever thought about it much. Though I always like playing with the young ones back home. Alright. So thou hast experience. The best teacher. 'Tis a fine gift indeed to bring joy to the faces of children. Shucks. I don't reckon it's much of a gift. Big smile's all you need. They're infectious, you know. I wonder. It's true. Come on. Why don't you give it a go? Like this? That's how you do it. I'm feeling better already. See, if the grown-ups aren't smiling, the kids get worried. They'll figure something's up. Verily, thou art a wiser man than it would first appear in. Oh yeah, let's see if he has a gross mustache. Let's see. We got his status. Nope, he doesn't have a gross mustache. He has just a gross haircut. He's just gross looking in general. Suddenly become a hillbilly. I mean, he said, shucks. I don't know. It's worse than a mustache. He's gross. He's just trashed here.
Wow.
Is there any hope for her, milady? It's just the fever that's going around. My remedy will have her on her feet in no time.
How are
Yes,
you?
get up, all up in there. Catch that fever. Hairstyle you can get when you can't grow an ironic mustache. Yeah, just fuck my shit up. The haircut.
Yes.
Wow, I feel better already.
Oh my.
Just feel her forehead. The fever's all but gone. Oh, how can we ever repay you? Ever since their father died, I've raised my 2 girls on my own. Fear I have little in the way of coin.
My sympathies.
You have my sympathies. Worry not. Your kind words are payment enough.
Thank you.
Truly? You're too kind, milady. Just doing my job. And with that, I should be on my way. Oh, and of course, should the symptoms return, please don't hesitate to call me.
Howdy.
Here I am. Here I am. Where's my patient? I heard a poor girl was suffering from a terrible fever.
Alph Inn.
Helen, she's right there, Alph Inn. No, wait.
Oh?
Haha, just sit tight. I'll have you feeling better in no time. Fucking Alf. Read the room, shithead. She looks just fine to me.
Hey!
Alan, what are you thinking bringing this scruffy-looking stranger into our home? Pardon, madame, but I'm an apothecary. I only meant to...
Really?
How are you now? Yeah, you were just a kitty diddler, Alphen. My daughter's already been treated by a professional, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your services. Good day, sir. Marlena's your favorite. Tough crowd. I said good day, sir. She made it sound like I'm some kind of quacksalver.
I'm sorry.
He's talkative. He's a bad guy. He's gross, and maybe he's a kitty diddler. We're not clear on that, but he implied it in the conversation with Haunted. I'm sorry, Alphen. I didn't know there was another apothecary in town. Hey, don't worry about it. Your sister's feeling better, and that's what matters, right? I mean, we can't say either way. Yeah, thanks anyway, Alphen.
See ya.
Take care, Ellen. Try not to catch cold. You too. That must have been the apothecary that everyone was buzzing about. The girl's forehead wasn't even warm. Whoever this rival of mine is, she sure knows her stuff. What I wouldn't give to be able to pick her brain. That's right, because you suck. You're not even a good apothecary. Look around town. Let's pick this kid's pocket. Take your sleep weed. Take your addlewort. Take your tough nut. Maybe buy your tough nut. Yeah, not much of a rival if they're just that much better. Actually, yeah, we will buy that tough nut. And then we can inquire. 8 years beyond reason. He's gross. An impish girl who lives in Goldshore with her mother Marlene and her twin sister Flynn. She takes after her father in both appearance and demeanor. In fact, she's rather proud of and strives to cheer up her mother with her sister's help. Yeah, also he sucks in a fight. And he's a bad apothecary. Did I not inquire this person? Girlfriend of an inexperienced fisherman. Though they care deeply for one another, she's grown somewhat tired of his habit of bringing home everything the sea deigns to deliver to him. He's just garbage. He's just gross in every way. I mean, look at him. Do we have to look at him again, actually? Like, gross. He's not even wearing spandex. Like, come on. Also, let's look at our nuts. See what nuts we can enjoy. Greatly increases elemental attack. Let's give that to Tressa right away. Physical defense, physical attack. Let's give that to Alphen since he sucks so much. Increases maximum HP. Greatly increases maximum HP. He's actually got a lot of health now. Give that to Therian. I mean, sometimes you just gotta look at your nuts. Give an invigorating nut to Alphen. Then we'll give an invigorating... Actually, give those both to him. Greatly increases physical defense. He shrivels nuts, too. Let's see. So then we've got physical defense, accuracy, evasion, speed. Yeah, so speed, evasion, accuracy, physical defense. Let's look at the numbers. Physical defense, speed, evasion, and accuracy. It's those 4. So Hanit's got the lowest physical defense. Alph Inn's got the lowest speed. Yeah, so we'll give her the physical defense things. We'll give Alph Inn the speed things. Slippery nuts. We got evasion, accuracy. Oh, and maximum HP. Who wants more maximum HP? I guess Tressa? Accuracy and evasion. Oh, you know who sucks with accuracy? It's Alph Inn, because he's garbage. Accuracy 130. Yeah, his accuracy is like trash tier. Evasion, Tressa's really bad at evading. Evade, evade. And then accuracy, let's make Alph Inn maybe not suck so much. Alright, so that's all our nuts. We just handed out nuts everywhere, left, right, and center. Alright, let's actually just look at the stats, having now done that. His accuracy is a little bit more reasonable now. Not quite as trash. Speed is still pretty low, but physical attack is 266. Okay, so his physical attack is now the highest in the group. Just look at equipment. In terms of swords. So with this sword, he does 419. He does 418. So they're, in theory, kind of on par with swords. He does even more damage with an axe. 351 with a knife. Okay, so Alph Inn in theory should be able to do some damage, and maybe he can actually hit things now. Accuracy 180, accuracy 152. It's not great, but it's a little bit better than before. Alright, so we'll save again because I don't remember if I actually saved or not. And then, what are we doing? We're looking around town. I deactivated that. Okay, there's our mini-map. Gotta go up this way to find the apothecary again. Look, there she is.
Hmm? What's all the hubbub?
Oh, it's voiced.
Oh, miss, how can we ever repay you?
Thanks to your tincture, my dear husband is out of bed for the first time in weeks.
My word, it worked like a miracle. And for such a modest fee, no less. You could charge tenfold, and it would still be a steal.
Oh, you are far too kind. I was only doing my job. Seeing your hale and hearty smiles is payment enough for me. After all, we apothecaries have a sworn duty to ease suffering wherever we go, do we not?
Fine words, those. You must be the apothecary everyone's been talking about.
Gross! Who's this, like, sewer rat that just approached me? This talking sewer rat.
Indeed. Judging from that satchel of yours, I trust I am speaking to a colleague?
You bet. Though I've only started my journey. I'm Alph Inn.
Vanessa. Vanessa Heiso. A pleasure.
good looking. He basically just crawled out of the sewer and morphed from his rat form. He maintained the tail on the back of his head, though.
A sworn duty to ease suffering, eh? I like the sound of that. And I couldn't agree more. It's not about the coin we make. So long as I can keep myself fed, the joy of knowing I've eased someone's pain is all the payment I need.
As long as he can keep himself fed, that's all a rat cares about.
But of course, it is for that very purpose that I seek to ever hone my skills.
Great minds think alike, eh? Hey, would it be too much for me to ask to take a look at your pharmaceutics? Well, just hearing about it, it's clear you're out of my league. The ingredients, the preparation, anything you could teach me, I'm all ears.
Oh, she doesn't want to teach a disgusting animal like this.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Yeah, the voice acting's not bad in this game.
Ah, beg pardon. I understand. We do need to put food on the table after all.
No need for apologies. You're quite the diligent one, aren't you?
Oh, you bet. I'm still new to this after all. Every day I'm learning something new.
He just became a human, like, just the other day.
At any rate, I'm glad to know this town is in good hands. See you around.
Planning to get to PAX East next year? Nice. Just, you gotta... I guess once it's getting close to the time to buy tickets, I'll put together a Twitter message thread or something. Because getting tickets can be a little interesting. It's not that difficult, but you have to be ready. And if you have a group of people, then I think you can usually get the tickets, but otherwise it can be a little daunting if you aren't ready at the right time.
You flatter me, friend. Fare thee well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been going to PAX East. Was this my third? Yeah, this was my third year, I guess, this year. So. Have you been before, Nintendog, or...
Alrighty, where should I head now?
It's a good time. And I mean, if you're that close, then it'd be a very inexpensive con. It's not really all that expensive because it's like $50 a day, which I mean, it's $50, but you get a lot of value for your money.
Maybe I'll take a stroll by the beach.
All right, gotta go down to the beach. Not gonna get him into a Tingle costume.
Well now.
Well, I mean, well, looky here.
Good afternoon.
Hello again, Alph Inn. This is for you. Do you like it? Get him out of a Tingle costume. Heyo. Yeah, my Tingle costume was like one of the very first things that I packed up. Well, I started putting things in boxes here.
What's this?
That and the Plague Knight costume. A seashell? Hey, thanks. It's a boot. Thank you for helping me.
Well now.
I didn't do much, but payment accepted. I give the prettiest ones to Flynn. She likes them too.
You don't say.
You're really raking them in. I bet you could sell them at the markets for a small fortune. I know. That's why I give most of them to Mother. What if I have a tingle emergency? It was one of those things that I thought would be kind of odd to have, like a big green spandex suit hanging in the closet if people are coming through for showings. Oh? She cries sometimes because we don't have any money.
I see.
You don't say. Wait, oh, did I not? I got the fucking mug out of the closet. But I didn't get the pillow out. Yes, there is a picture. Maybe someone can find it. I know there's a command in Astronomabot to link to it, I think. But you don't say. How about you, Alph Inn? Do you have any? Or wait, oops, that's not the right voice. How about you, Alph Inn? Do you have money? Just give me that pillow for your bedroom at the new house. I think you got me beat with all those shells, but I get by. I know Panda has it on her Twitter. I think you got me beat with all those shells, but I get by. Are you sure? I can give you some if you need them.
Now listen here.
Money makes the... Wait, shit. Money makes the world go round. This much is true. You know what, Ellen? You, Flynn, and your mother have each other, and that's more valuable than all the money in the world. It is?
You bet.
You can bet on it. Had to look at that picture again myself. Mother says Flynn still needs to rest. But when she's feeling better, we're gonna come back and collect seashells together. Yeah, I was actually pretty happy with how that one turned out. I'm trying to think. I feel like I had some... sort of one like minor complaint with it myself, but I don't remember what it was. There was like one thing that was like kind of off, but I mean ultimately it was pretty solid. Don't you worry about that. Man, Vanessa knows her stuff. Flynn will be doing cartwheels in no time. And the nice thing is that it had a backpack in the as part of the costume, so you know I actually had a backpack to carry around with me. I can't wait. Maybe the coin purse was off. Seemed too small for Tingle.
Wow!
It's beautiful, that shell. Yeah, an inflating balloon would have been good. Oh yeah, and the balloon was deflating over the day. It was losing air, if I'm remembering correctly. Ain't it though? Ellen's got a heart of gold. I mean, it's a full body suit, like, so I would have had to entirely undress. It would have been awkward. I'll say. Mind if I take a closer look? This shell. You're thinking it may be something rare? Valuable even? Let's see now. Why, yes, I'm sure of it. This shell. The shell. Is utterly ordinary. In terms of value, at least. But Ellen gave it to you with all the gratitude in her heart. That means there's no treasure like it in all the world. I probably was sweating all the liquid out rather than having to pee it out. Aha, see what you did there, but thank you, Tress. So don't lose it now, you hear? Wait, so what's our mission right now? I guess go back to the apothecary? Although, honestly, I didn't feel like I was all that warm in that costume. It wasn't like it was, like, boiling hot. So, I don't know. That was also a relatively cold year, so... I wasn't as hot as I was in the Plague Knight costume. What's this? Oh, everyone's pissed with her now. Seems to be another commotion. Miss Hysel, come quickly. My husband won't stop coughing.
My sympathies.
Oh dear, isn't that a shame? Seems there's a nasty malady going around. The Gabora whooping cough, it's called. It hails from a land far, far to the south. But worry not, among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight.
You don't say.
Oh, Miss Hysel, I know we could count on you. Knew we could count on you, even.
Indeed.
My word, even the bottle is simply exquisite. And this will cure him, you say?
But of course.
Oh, you know what the deal is here? It's that she's poisoning them. She's poisoning them and then selling them the cure. It most certainly will. It's brewed from a very special type of moss, you see. One that only grows in a remote and quite treacherous location. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee. Money's no object to us. We'll pay anything.
Well...
Splendid. In that case, 100,000 leaves a file would... Oh, 100,000 leaves a file should suffice.
What?
Oh dear, that is substantial. Still, my dear daughter's life is at stake. I'll take it. Also, she's like
I have no
extorting
objections.
them. If Lady Hysel made it, I'm sure it's worth every leaf. I'll take 2.
Goodness.
For me as well. I'll spare no cost for the health of my loved ones.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, friends.
Oh.
Lady, I fear my Flynn has come down with the cough as well.
Oh dear.
The poor girl, you have my sympathies.
Oh.
I fear that we do not have the coin that the gentry do, but... Here, this is my entire savings. Might you pray sell me a single file? Even just a sip. Anything to save my poor Flynn.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, miss, but I fear my medicine is high demand and short supply. Ooh. Simply cannot let go of it so cheaply. Although she may have just been in a situation where she can't just give it to them for free, having just ripped off all these people. Question is how she deals with it afterwards. Please have mercy. My poor Flynn, whatever am I to do?
Oh dear.
I'm almost sold out. Nope, I guess. Better go stock up on some you-know-what.
Holy.
Holy! Alright, so I guess we're gonna see what we can do. My poor, poor Flynn. Oh, merciful Alfric, pray bring the flame to light our path. My dearest, ever since I lost you, I have scarce been able to feed and clothe our girls. I don't think they're fake cures. I think it's a legitimate cure, but I think she's the one who started the plague in town. And I mean, I'm sure it's a cure, but I'm sure it's not 100,000 leaves worth of a cure. They have suffered far more than their share. Yet every day they bring me seashells. They tell me to smile.
Oh.
Must I look on helpless as poor Flynn wastes away? Have I failed them once and for all? Oh gods, if there's still mercy in this world, please save her. I pray with all my heart and soul.
Criminy.
Mind if I drop in for a bit?
What?
What? Hmm? You. All right. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. So we should be coming back up here shortly. I will just hang on until I see myself. There we go. All right. We should be back. And we've still got transcodes. Good. All right. So. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but my computer's been blue screening a lot recently, and it's not great. I'm concerned that I'm going to have to maybe do a new build on my computer. I'm not sure, because this time it seemed like it was a drive failure. And other times it seemed like memory, so I don't know. It could be the motherboard even. Computer's pretty old. I think I built it in 2011, maybe. So, I mean, I've gotten my value out of it, and obviously a lot of parts I can still use, but it's showing its age, I think. All right. One scraggly, scruffy-looking apothecary at your service. I might not be Miss Heisel, but if you need my help, it's yours.
Let me take a look.
Oh, yeah, that's an older picture, I think. Yeah, so that's an older picture. It's still is a picture of it, but it's not the complete version. So how about it? The gods may be all powerful, but a checkup never hurts. Cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Alph Inn! This isn't good. She's coughing so hard she can barely breathe. How did a rare disease from a far-flung land come to this town anyhow? Oh, you know. You said it was Vanessa's medicine that cured your daughter's fever, yes?
Oh, yes.
It sure did. Worked like a miracle. Yeah, but sitting upright can also, like, affect your lung capacity, sort of. Or sitting, rather. Sitting in an upright position. What kind of medicine was it? What kind? There's still a few drops left.
Oh?
Let me say it. I don't know. If coughing was my issue, having had many asthma attacks and stuff and breathing incidents, sitting upright rarely feels like the best option. This aroma must have been brewed from Gabora Evergreen. That would make sense. It's a potent fever reducer after all. But Gabora. But I remember reading something else about it.
What's this now?
What was it now?
Oh.
Wait, here it is. Gabora evergreen, a flowering plant native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the continent of Gabora, known for its antipyretic properties. Constituent compound has been known to cause inflammation and swelling of the throat, inducing severe coughing. Symptoms resemble those of the whooping cough known to plague the land whence it hails. Due to the risk of severe and adverse reactions, use of Gabora evergreen in any dosage is strongly discouraged. Yeah, so she poisoned them, but maybe not intentionally. That Vanessa, she couldn't have.
I'm sorry.
Channel didn't refresh? Yeah, unfortunately my computer blue screened, and so I went offline for a bit.
Son of a...
She knew exactly what she was doing. She gave the villagers that medicine for free, knowing full well that when the side effects kicked in... Sleepwolfing. But worry not, among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee.
Shucks.
She induced those symptoms on purpose so she could sell her overpriced elixir. All the arrooing. That twisted conniving. Wants to swear but won't. I mean, his rat vocal cords can't pronounce the swear words. Hold tight, Flynn. I'll have you feeling better in no time. Give me 2 gifs and I'll brew you up just the thing. That cough. Thank you.
Alph Inn.
Alph Inn.
Huh?
Vanessa said something about a special moss. A moss that can cure coughing. That's it. Miss, have you ever seen a moss around here that glows blue? Moss? I've never heard of such a thing. What is this moss? But I don't get out of town much. You might try asking around.
Here we go.
It's called sting moss. He wears blue underwear. Gotcha. I'll be back with just the thing I need to cure Flynn's cough for good.
You bloody better.
Oh shit, Ellen's getting pissed. You bloody better, Alph Inn.
Stop that at once!
Ellen, where did you learn such language? Teehee. You just sit tight and keep Flynn company, okay? I mean, yeah. I think Deceptive's the only one who likes this rat man. Alright, we gotta inquire around town for information. I assume that we go up to them, it's like, and we got like our nasty buck teeth and like snout up in their face. And that scares them into telling us information.
Hello.
If you're planning a journey somewhere, might I suggest that you go by carriage? It's safer and more comfortable to boot. A coachman by trade, he puts the safety of his customers above all else and refuses to traverse dangerous regions regardless of the payment offered. Owing to his experience, he knows many a shortcut and back road. And he gleaned Vanessa's destination. Alright, are we able to look at what that is before? Because there is this information. It seems Vanessa has been making regular trips to the caves of Azure. That is liking. Confirmed. You like the Rat Man. Who else do we need to talk to over here? Someone up this way. I've said it once and I'll say it again. No one mixes medicines like that Vanessa. Alright, what do you know? Gossip of glowworm moss.
All right.
So Vanessa set out for the caves of Azure to the east. Got it. Alright. Southeast. Gossip of glowworm moss. Seems Vanessa's been talking about a plant called glowworm moss. Yep. Alph is... He's only... Like, rats are smart, but they're not that smart. I mean, maybe at that point he'll have finished his transformation. And he'll have gained a human brain instead of a rat brain. This is not the spot. Come on. Oh, I guess we're going this way. Alright, road to the Caves of Azure. Let's see, what's up this way? Secret passage? Is he also his own grandfather or something? I mean, it's hard to say because they don't really keep tracks of the family trees of rats. They just kind of fuck whatever they fuck. I mean, it's likely.
What the?
But I mean, it's hard to say.
What to do?
Fucking rat man gets easily confused here. Let's try lightning blast.
Hear the thunder roar.
Unreasonably okay. You can call it that, but it's not unreasonable. Yeah, he just hit Hanit because he's like reverted to even worse of a rat brain here.
Using this.
It's not a hate of his hair, it's just his remaining rat vestiges. Let's do a Night Ode.
My turn now.
Okay, now Varian's confused. Alright, let's actually let's do a Firestorm. They are weak to fire. I knew it.
How is that?
Alright. Hey, Rat Boy leveled up. Got a heavy coin pouch. Those are worth 2,500 octobucks, I think. Something like that.
Come on, I've got better.
It's fucking
things to do.
crabs. I
Here
mean, I
we
guess
go.
they're weak to axes, which he can actually do something with, and of course win. But of course he's garbage.
My turn.
Can't hit a fucking like side of a barn that's right in front of him with a fucking axe. Fucking garbage heap. He's just a garbage heap.
You're too kind.
Fucking Alph Inn. Gonna be so glad when I'm done with this chapter here. Let's see. Let's do. They must be weak to light because I think I used Night Out on those birds. Yeah, it's true. He doesn't have opposable thumbs, and you just gotta like. Where's my hand? Just can't use your thumb to grip the handle of the axe. You just gotta like. High chance of it coming out of your hand, I guess. And just those little rat hands, like I don't know how much grip they've got on them. For fuck's sake. Fly just walked down the inside of my mug and into the and then it flew away. It went into the water and then got out. God damn it. Let's do Essence. Not weak to that? Oh, must be weak to wind then.
I will not be thy
What
prey.
to
Just
do?
wanted to get clean. Yeah, let's do Trade Tempest. Yeah, it's weak to wind.
My turn now.
I guess I'll just do Trade Winds again.
How is that?
These little flies are super annoying. I need like I had little fly traps before that are intended to catch these little flies, but I don't know. Fuck. think I put them away. Yeah, I put them away before. They're not fruit flies. They're just like little, like, tiny little things. And they're just super annoying. They're like not black flies. They're like bigger than a black fly, but like not by much. It's like maybe 2 black flies. And they're kind of gray. What? Okay, this way gets me a treasure chest.
Want a tangle, huh?
And so they're like really hard to even like... Alph flies? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard that term before. Let's do a night ode.
Try this.
Here I go.
Oh. Small flies with rat tails. Yes. They're gross and awful.
Here goes nothing.
Let's do a cross strike.
Cross strike.
Finish the job. Luckily, these guys seem pretty weak,
Try
so
again.
they don't seem to bite. They just kind of land on you, and they're annoying. That's the thing, is they're just annoying. They just fly around and like get in your face. Go for it. The joke's on you because it's disgusting.
Oh,
It's
man,
the classic troll, where you mostly just troll yourself by making yourself be disgusting. I'm gonna do a shanky shank on the crab there.
Here we go.
And we've got Alph Inn the rat boy. I mean, don't think you'll be attracting men either with a rat tail. Don't think anyone will want to hang out with someone with a rat tail. Let's be real. Level slash.
Level slash.
Didn't the store close at 8?
Let
Isn't that what they
my arrow
said?
fly and true.
They must have gone elsewhere. All the sewing machines in the world. Once you're in the store, they can't kick you out, though.
What to do?
Let's do a firestorm.
To ashes with you.
Stop buying him stuff. I mean, that's the reasonable.
Got more
That's
than
the
you
reasonable thing to do. You gotta cut people like that out of your life, like you would cut the rat tail off. Proof. Got a purifying seed.
Open for business.
All right, more of these chumps to kill.
Out of my
I don't think
way.
this is gonna end up being a hard chapter or anything. It's just taking a while because I'm kind of fucking around. Stabby stab. I guess if I do trade Tempest
Go.
rather than a Firestorm, then I at least hit everyone. The only thing is that trade Tempest only hits once, which is just a little bit annoying. Let's do Luminescence just to throw out the damage. Ah, she's back.
Here goes nothing.
And then we'll do a level slash.
Level slash.
Finish those guys off.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, so he's level 26. Hanit's, or Hana, is level 30, so she's 4 levels ahead of him. Alright, so we're almost there. Got a very fancy sewing machine. Cool. Hopefully, well, no, it should be fine. I didn't really pack my sewing machine very well when I packed it up into a box. But I mean, it should be able to deal with it, I would hope. Worst case, I guess I didn't pay that much for it. But I'd still probably rather it didn't get broken. Let's see. That's one of the nice things at my new place. I'll actually have space to conveniently have my things stored. Random stuff like my sewing machine.
Come on, I've got
Yeah, that is actually kind of odd. Yeah, there was a save point right outside the cave and then one just inside.
out of my way.
Oh, yeah, I guess quilts would be heavier material, probably. Hey, Can Whistle. Oh, also, when I was looking on my phone and chat, yeah, those sub badges do look really good. In these ones, using the small badges are not so hot, but Alph stuff, yeah, eating cats and like finding cheese, moving pizza around on the streets. Yeah, they definitely, you weren't wrong. They look great on mobile. Like amazingly good. But on desktop they aren't great. So maybe what I need to do is I need to just tweak the low resolution ones, because the high resolution ones look great. So we don't know what these guys are weak to at all. I bet they're weak to light. But I'm going to throw out a Nido just because. Oh, okay. Those guys are weak to dark.
My turn now.
Actually, let's do an analysis on the barnacle bat. It's weak to spears and arrows. Let's do an arrow storm then.
A torrent of arrows.
Alright, well, we killed the bat.
Here we go.
Let's do a level slash. See how that pans out. Okay, they're not weak to that. Let's do a knife. Not weak to knives.
Let's do this.
Let's do an analysis on the sea slug. Fire. Okay, so it's only weak to elemental things, which is kind of interesting. Then we can do double flash, double boosted. Got them both. I mean, that narrows it down a lot, I guess. Knowing that it isn't weak to any physical attacks. Is that a... Okay, yeah, so I can actually go up this way. Oh, and there's the end of the dungeon. So then there must be a treasure chest up this way.
Step right up.
Okay, this is the same enemy arrangement as before. Also, I was talking earlier about house stuff. I have a very strong feeling that the inspection is going to be scheduled like for Saturday afternoon or something. So we'll see. I mean, it's not scheduled for tomorrow, so it's going to have to be sometime on the weekend. So we'll see when that ends up being. And we'll see if that interrupts or interferes with streams. I mean, I guess if it's around noon or like early afternoon on Saturday or Sunday, I'd still be able to stream later in the evening, but just inconvenient. Let's do... I don't know. I guess Night Oak and guys in the back are weak to darkness.
Here I go.
And then we'll do Firestorm.
To ashes with you.
Okay, well that did the job. Those bats are really
You
weak.
got more than you bargained for.
27. Did I actually go up all the way this way? I did not, but there's a purple chest up there. Gotta eventually make our way up there. Alright, we got some new little crab dudes. You don't know what they're weak to. They are barnacle crabs. So maybe they're similar to the barnacle bats that were weak to spears and arrows. I'm gonna take the opportunity to do an analysis on them. Axes and wind.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, well, then let's just amputate. Get fucked. And then I'll do a Nido to hit the sea slug, and it might finish off that crab. It did. Excellent.
What next?
I'm just gonna throw out luminescence. I don't care.
My turn now.
I guess the thing is that Therian's level like 38, so he's like almost 15 levels above the recommended level here. Tressa's close to that. Hanit's pretty far away as well. Alph Inn's the only one who's even close, and even he's over the recommended level. So, I guess we're in a pretty good position here. Maybe I should do Merchant Skills Trade Tempest. He could still be weak to wind. He is. Okay. Excellent. And then I'll just do Night Ode again, which will break the guy in the front.
An ode to the night.
Never been a big RPG or JRPG guy.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I would think that actually Chrono Trigger could be yeah, I guess platform is a good question. Chrono Trigger could be a decent introduction for Super Nintendo. And I think because it's not a particularly complicated game, it's not overly difficult. But it is a very good story and everything. Yeah, and it's not a particularly long game. That all that together, and I think the version of Chrono Trigger that's on Steam is actually considered okay now. Like it's not super shitty. It's not a super shitty port anymore. I think it's actually worthwhile. So that's an option for playing it at the very least. I would have said Final Fantasy 4 or 6. 4 can be kind of rough towards the end of the game. And 6 isn't bad either, but it's a bit longer, maybe. Yeah. Well, it's still ultimately based on the phone port, but yeah, the length is a bigger thing with Final Fantasy. The thing with the Chrono Trigger Steam port is it was originally based on like the phone graphics and stuff, but then they actually patched it so that it has the original graphics. And they fixed a bunch of bugs that it had. So apparently it's not too bad now. I don't know. I would do a little bit of research before buying that version. Well, I mean, it probably doesn't matter. If you aren't going from the nostalgia factor, then it'd probably be still fine. Have all the consoles, GameCube and up, and a PS4. Last Story might not be a bad one. I like the Last Story for Wii a lot. Although it's no, it's not that long, and it's kind of, it's not a turn-based RPG. Yeah, when you step away and you forget. I'm gonna do an arrow storm. That'll probably finish everyone off.
Thou didst fight with courage.
I guess that's the other thing. Are you looking for like a turn-based RPG, or? I mean, I guess JRPGs are traditionally turn-based, but I guess ultimately it depends what you're looking for. If you want to try a JRPG that's not a turn-based one, I would look at The Last Story for Wii. Got some spiked armor there. But it is maybe a little hard to call that a JRPG.
Ready or not, here I come.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's like Oh, this is like the obvious one. You could say Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, but that's like trash tier. Overly simplified for the American market. And also still very long. And so it gets kind of boring at times. It's really good music, though. Yeah, Last Story is good. I would throw it Last Story as a non-traditional JRPG, but still sort of in the style. But then probably Chrono Trigger for a true traditional JRPG to start with. Let's see.
A torrent of arrows.
What's the big idea?
Okay, getting some Earthbound. I've never played it. I've still never played it myself. I do want to play it eventually. As I understand it, it has some really non-intuitive sections. It has some issues as I've from what I've heard. Points where it pulls some serious shit. Well, no, I mean Undertale isn't actually a JRPG and not really the same. But yeah, Undertale is good. But yeah, I've never played Earthbound, so I can't personally recommend it in any way. Although, as I said, I have heard that it has some issues at points where it's just kind of... it does things that are like, wait, what? What was I supposed to do? Oh, are we gonna actually have to fight her? Alright, so there's our save point. Need you to grind and explore more.
won't feel a thing.
Welcome back, Muller wife. Surprised your foe. Let's throw out a luminescence, see if the bats are weak to
Holy
light.
strike and true.
Whole story spoiled. Yeah, and that's the big thing with Undertale. It really is dependent on its big thing is going in blind. Learned a lot about sewing machines. Let's do a firestorm. Got him.
Time to close up shop.
I guess before I go into this fight, I should try and top up everyone. Oh, well, okay. No, I guess it's ultimately just Hanit who needs to be topped up there. There we go.
Now to harvest myself some glowworm moss. Can't keep my well-paying patients waiting.
Wait, who are all these other people here, though? Why are they crouching?
Oh, to think this moss would bring me a king's ransom. Who'd have known this job could be so profitable?
Howdy, Vanessa. Fancy meeting you here.
These all are lackeys?
So you sniffed out my supply, huh? Well, you're not as stupid as you look.
Yeah, because you look pretty stupid, Alphin. Look like a
That
rat.
medicine you gave the townspeople for their fevers was brewed from Gabora Evergreen, wasn't it?
No one is as stupid as Alphin looks. Or as he
That
is.
was your plan all along. To induce the side effects so you can sell the remedy at a premium.
You catch on quick. I travel the land selling my
He
potions
is.
and salves for more leaves than you'll see in a lifetime. What do layfolk know of illnesses and their cures? Nothing. That's what makes this job so easy. If it weren't for rival apothecaries like you.
Rival apothecaries.
What happened to your sworn duty to ease suffering?
Yeah, a little bit of bug juice never hurt me.
Here's some advice, little puppy. Don't trust anything you can get for free.
He got fired from Walmart and kept the vest.
A stately mansion, lavish dresses, fine wine. Why shouldn't everything I want be mine?
You're free to have what you want, but I won't let you deceive the weak and vulnerable to get it. Using your knowledge to inflict pain for profit? You're a disgrace to our profession. Doesn't it make you feel anything to see people suffer?
Should it? The ailing, the injured, they're tools to an end. Just like the little kittens I test my tonics on.
Ooh.
They bring me leaves by the bucket. And when they've outlived their usefulness, they die. Do you cry when you toss away a broken flask? Well then, why should I?
Unfortunately for you, there's no cure for a rotten heart.
The real question is there a cure for being a rat man? Because Alpha needs it.
So you don't care for my philosophy? Perhaps you'd care to die instead, My ample wealth has allowed me to secure good insurance. You're a threat to my business, and you don't seem like the type to go home quietly. Or the type to keep your mouth shut, even if you did.
You're goddamn right I won't.
Come on, Alphin. It's goddamned right. Not God's damned.
On the contrary, I'm gonna brew a remedy and help those people.
I'm gonna brew remedy.
Not for profit, but because easing people's suffering is what I do.
Ease your own suffering first, you half rat, half man.
How noble. But here's my diagnosis.
You shit, rat man.
That shabby sense of justice will prove fatal.
This should
Vanessa's
be fun.
being protected by her hired help.
Here I go!
She looks so happy. Also, she's totally protected right now. Alright. So, let's see. Let's start by analyzing the cell swords. Okay,
Out of
they've
my
got a
way.
ice weakness and a sword weakness. Let's hit her with a knife just to see if she's weak to that. She is not.
Thought you had me?
What next?
Just ultimately trying to see what weaknesses we have available to us. I kind of want to throw out a... Well, let's do luminescence first.
Holy strike. Strike and
Okay,
true.
they're weak to light. I feel like
Bring it on.
one of these guys has a... Like a... an arrow weakness. None of them... Well, she isn't weak to swords. We still don't have any of her vulnerabilities. Because they do get revealed when you hit her. But... Okay, so we hit her. She's not weak to that either. What is she weak to? Let's do a night ode. See if she's weak to darkness. Okay, she's weak to darkness.
What's it do?
So let's throw out a blizzard. She's not weak to that. But those guys are.
All right.
Weak to taxes. I think you have a crush on Vanessa now. I mean, that seems reasonable. Let's do 1,000 spears, because she may be weak to spears. Okay, she's weak to spears. Obviously, these guys are not, but... I'm going to do a lion dance to make Alphin stronger.
Let's do this!
And then we'll do another blizzard. I feel like she might be weak to fire.
Bring it on.
Definitely a Black Widow. Let's see. Let's do a level slash.
Letting the hunt begin.
And then I guess we'll do a luminescence. Don't really have a plan here for concoct poison. So now Therian is poisoned for 3 turns.
Here.
Concoct stimulant. Okay, so their damage is now up. So she's gonna be buffing and debuffing. Seems like that's gonna be the big thing with this fight. Let's see. I guess we might as well just work to try and kill these guys.
Here goes nothing.
Let's do. Maybe I should just try and take them out. Take out like one of these guys, and then
Let's do this.
and then like work on them one at a time.
Cold yet?
Okay, looks like I got one of them there. The other one shouldn't be too far off. Let's see, we can do a sword. Okay, that's him gone. So now she's vulnerable. She huffed and puffed. Let's see. I don't think anyone's shaming you for it.
Hear the thunder roar.
Okay, not weak to lightning.
Letting the hunt begin.
Let's throw out some heals. Freakishly huge. At least Alph Inn isn't a boss because he'd be disgusting. I wouldn't want to see him any bigger than this. Let's do an amputation. I feel like he might be weak too. Okay, good. She's weak to axes. All half going the wrong direction. Twisted at the waist. Let's see. We got spears, we got axes. We tried knives. We know swords aren't applicable. Let's see. I could reduce her physical defense.
I see your defenses.
Let's do this.
So we've done fire. We've done ice. We've done lightning. We could do fire. He could also be weak. She could also be weak to wind. She is. Okay. Okay, so she's putting him to sleep.
If thou darest.
Let's see. So I'll throw out some heals.
A miracle.
You don't desperately need it, but I'll keep everyone topped up.
All right.
Therian's almost unpoisoned. I guess my physical attack is still boosted. Her physical defense is decreased. So we'll take the opportunity to do amputation. It's too bad I don't have any boost points there. Cocked explosive.
Coming if thou darest.
Let's see. Axes, yeah. What's the final thing? It could be fire, but... Okay, so she's broken.
My turn.
I guess I can do Lion Dance again on Alph Inn. It'll only last for 2 turns, but, you know, should be fine.
Let's do this.
But I guess she can... Oh, actually, what I'll do is I'll have her donate BP to Alph Inn so that he can do a super ultra buffed amputation.
All right.
Off Gary skill, amputation. Maximum boost. Whoa! Holy shit. That was interesting.
If thou darest.
Should have had the antidote all at the ready. Yeah, right? Like, she didn't build up a big supply. amateur. Give Alph Inn some more inspiriting plums.
Using this.
No, all the bosses have like
My
80 to 100,000 health. Okay, good. Tressa goes again before Alph Inn, so she can boost his BP. Let's see. I could do Moonlight Waltz, but I don't think that would be as effective as if I just boosted Alph Inn some more.
What to do?
Then we do the Merchant's Guild, donate BP, give that to him.
For you.
Here we go.
Do the amputation again. Only a single boost this time, but still pretty decent damage there. Okay, so she brought those guys back. I don't think she actually healed any herself, but I'm not certain. So now we've got to get through these guys again. What's her... Okay, she's red, so she's actually pretty close to death. We'll do a level slash, get some damage in on both of these guys.
turn.
What can I do here? It's my best option. I guess just hitting these guys with swords.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
And then we'll do a cleric. We'll do luminescence. We'll boost it. Just to get some bonus damage in there.
What to do?
Then we'll do blizzard to get 2 hits in. Oh, wait, did I kill her? I killed her before these guys. God damn it. All right, so at least this isn't going to be a big deal, I guess.
What to do?
We just got to work our way through these two. I guess Sweet Tooth Blizzard.
Cold yet?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess we had done a pretty significant amount of damage to her up to this point. So she must have been just ridiculously close. Do a luminescence.
Holy strike. Striking.
And it's not like she takes reduced damage. She just
Here goes
isn't
nothing.
weak to things when the guys are out in front. Slash.
Level slash.
Out of my way.
Okay, they're both yellow. I'm gonna just boost that like crazy. Hit this guy.
What next?
Let's see. They're still both yellow, so I'll just throw out a luminescence.
Holy strike. Striking true.
Reminded you of... Oh yeah, she did kind of look like an Ace Attorney character, didn't she? We'll do a more blizzard.
Cold yet?
Oh, why did I not
we go.
boost that? Well, whatever. Level slash.
Level slash.
Good, the one's dead, which means the other guy can't be too far behind.
My turn. Try this.
What next?
Who's gonna kill him? That's the real question here.
The light is my friend.
It was Hanet.
I honor thee, my
All right,
queen.
so that's that chapter effectively done. We just gotta watch all the cutscenes and stuff, and that'll be it. Therian has a lot of job points. We've got a lot of job points kicking around right now.
Ugh.
Damn it all, I paid good coin for them. The game's up. I'll be taking this moss now. And I alerted the guards. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn yourself in. Invest in some jobbers. All right, you've got me. I repent. I repent. She's gonna do something. Sussed out your escape route already. I'm not as naive as I look.
Now listen here.
I brought a special treat just for you.
This isn't good.
Oh wait, that's...
Now then.
I had a feeling you'd recognize it. Slumberthorn, the most powerful sleep-inducing substance in the realm. He knows because he uses it with the kids all the time. This wasn't turned into a man from a rat yesterday, you know. As a rat, you gotta know all the, escape routes. One prick, and the next thing you know, you'll be waking up on a dungeon floor. I mean, he said it earlier.
Get it?
Maybe one day you could start over as a real apothecary, if they ever let you out.
Ugh.
You'll pay for this, you stupid, naive rat man. Zzz.
Now then.
That'll keep her quiet until the guards come. Now I'll just help myself to some of this moss.
All right.
That'll do her. Hold tight, Flynn. I'm on my way. I mean, I guess Alph Inn doesn't care. I guess. Just saying, Zed.
Now
Just
then.
to trick him. What do you intend to do about that woman? Vanessa? I reckon I'll let her stew in jail and ponder all she's done. Jail or no, she doesn't strike me as the type to turn introspective. Maybe, maybe not, but I figure she's tossing and turning something fierce right about now. What do you mean? See, Slumberthorn has other effects, less well known. It can prick a person's conscience, for example. If there's something in your heart you'd rather avoid, it'll come out in your sleep instead. It's a nightmare. That's right. How she'll deal with that when she wakes up is up to her. But I warrant she is having second thoughts about what she did. Well, I hope so. So basically you gave her some torture juice. Why? For my sake? Just be careful, alright? Alph Inn's a real rat man. Alright, so... Oh, I see. I guess we've got to go into here and... give the cure to Flynn. Well, how you feeling now? Better.
Oh my.
Her cough, it's gone. My throat, it doesn't hurt anymore. Aha, good to hear it. You saved my daughter's life. How can I even begin to repay you? It's on the house. The moss didn't cost me anything after all. Just had to kill a woman to get it. How could I have been so wrong? You were the true apothecary. Pray forgive my rudeness earlier, good sir. No skin off my nose. Your girl's healthy again. That's all that matters to me.
Thanks.
Thank you, Alph Inn. Your apothecary was the friends we made along the way. Finally, I can go gather seashells with Ellen again. Go have all the fun you want.
Be safe here.
And with that, I'd best be off. There are other people out there who need this medicine. Once I've done my job, and everyone in Gulchshore is hale and hearty, it'll be time to hit the road again.
See ya.
Till we meet again.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Now then. Where out there is someone in need of a fixer-upper?
Robin!
Oh, Ellen.
Creepy twins alone
Flynn.
on the beach with Alph Inn.
Aw, we were trying to surprise you.
You're already looking 100%, ain't you, Flynn? But what's this? Have you two been rolling around in the dirt all day?
It may have also gotten purged in my great command purge when I cleared out like 150 commands off of the bot and left about 150. I cleared out like half of them.
These are for you.
Wowzers. Seashells. And scores of them.
I mean, the ones that I got rid of were ones that had been used like once. So it's kind of like, these don't need to be here. These are just cluttering up the already excessively long list. Wowzers! This guy's Inspector Gadget here, but if he was a rat first.
Flynn and me. Thank you for helping us, Alphin. Take care, okay?
Shucks.
We found as many as we could. We know you're poor.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, rat people don't come up with a lot of money. Spent it all on the transformation.
Is this going to be enough?
Spectre Gadrat. Do 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 whoop woo.
I reckon it'll keep me fed for a while. You didn't have to. Y'all take care of your mother now, you hear?
Go, Ratman, go! Do 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 do.
He's crying. Alphin's crying. Grown-ups aren't supposed to cry.
How do rats cry? Can rats cry?
Even grown-ups need a good cry from time to time. Stay healthy for me, will ya?
I feel like that's a sign that his eyes have completed transformation.
You too, Alphin. You too.
He's a good rat man, maybe. But rat man, I don't know. I don't know.
Now you're crying too.
Not sure about rat people.
You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal. But heck if I ain't getting closer by the day.
Reeple. And so Alphin bid farewell to Goldshore, more convinced than ever of his chosen path. Though his transformation had only just begun, one Ratman was already happier for his presence, and so he set forth for Saintsbridge in the Riverlands, eager to see what his journey had in store. I wish we could bid farewell to Alphin. Unreasonable. Alright. Whatever words you choose to use. So we'll save again, having now completed that chapter. So the question is, we've got an Ophelia quest, chapter 3, right here. Although did that say chapter recommended level 38? Okay, so I guess the question is, what's the next lowest one? Because our current levels are 38, 36, 31, 27. Therian's our highest level. Tressa's close. I'm not sure what levels the other people are at. Don't think I can look at that here. But so we're going to need to maybe go to an easier chapter, because that one's pretty high level still. These ones, 32 and 36. So we could maybe do that Olberic one. Alphin's is 32, so it's another low one. But still pretty high. 34, 38, 40. Shit, everything's actually pretty high here. I guess we can do some side quest stuff because there was, like I had said before, there was the Quarry Crest where we needed to... Ooh, travel banter. Yeah. Chapter 2. Interesting that we got another Chapter 2 travel banter here. But yeah, we've now finished all the Chapter 2s. Aw, shucks. Ain't that nice? Nice? What's nice? 69. Making a new pal like that. Pal? Surely you're not talking about Ali, my arch rival. Ha! Who else would I be talking about? Oh, so can you go back to these towns with the different characters in the party and get the different travel banters? That's kind of interesting. Go find all the secret jobs and get absolutely wrecked. Sure, you don't see eye to eye about everything. Here he goes. And he got off on the wrong foot with a little spat. I get it. Yeah, I know where the sea captain is. But you both eat from the same bowl, and ill fortune that hurts one of you hurts the other. If that's not a foundation for friendship, I don't know what is. A promise to a true friend is as important as life itself. Remember that, Tress. Or I'll try not to forget. But yeah, so in terms of side quests, yeah, we know where the sea captain is, I think.
Greeting to...
Oh, here we go. A use for textiles. So we did actually pick this up a while ago. Let's share what we know. What's that you say? People are turning my prized fabric into pantaloons? Well, I suppose it's not so far-fetched a scheme. The cloth is strong with a pattern that pleases the eye. Why did I not think of this before? By the grace of the gods, yes, it shall be the salvation of Gendi's finest fabrics. Pantaloons, vests, tunics, bonnets, and capes. We'll offer a full line for discerning gentlemen and ladyfolk. Octopath Tim Gun. Now then. To work, to work. There is much to be done. Alright, so we got that side quest finished up. Or not quite. We've completed our first set of fine clothing. A toque is a kind of hat, often known as a beanie incorrectly in the States, and it's spelled T-O-Q-U-E. I'm in your debt, kind traveler. You gave me the inspiration I needed. Good health to you and good cheer. Got 6,500 bucks and a weaver's charm. And also finished that. There was the Eggman, who I think is up in the kind of northern... I thought it was pronounced Toke. Nope. So the egg... Okay, so... Oh yeah, there's the Whetstone guy who is up kind of in the north end of town also.
Hello.
Alright, so Whetstone Man. Why do I think he was around here? Is he up further north? Can I show you my egg?
The plain truth.
It's a rare find, a dragon egg. Quite the thing to see one with my own eyes. Hope the lassie doesn't mean with any rotten egg rogues who get it into their heads to steal her treasure. Peony is a terrible name for a hat. Although, don't they also call the little hats that have the propeller on the top? Aren't those also called beanies? I feel like those are also called beanies. Ah, God's teeth. I'm trying to dig through this rock, but once again, it's got the better of my pick. If I could sharpen the wretched thing, it'd be a different story. But how do I do that? Give him the whetstone. Oh, I think the person who tells you about the whetstone is down in that lower section. It's a toque for downstairs. Huh? Is that a whetstone? And you brought it for me? Well, I thank you for your kindness, but no whetstone can sharpen this pick. Look, I'll show you. I grind, 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 and then... ... Huh? Cuds and pea pods! This is no ordinary whetstone. It's actually sharpening this stubborn pick. at that shiny edge. Sharp as a dagger, that is, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Won't be stopped by mere rock no more, let me tell you. Not with this whetstone in my pocket.
Thank ye.
Thank you, kind traveler. Thanks, BT. Probably keep that stone. Yeah. Got 9,000 bucks and got a sharp nut and a critical nut. Also, I'm pretty sure you don't want to sharpen your deck. Just an idea there. Just a thought. Alright, so that's that. So then if we go over to Ripple Tide. I think this was where the sea captain was. Not 100% certain though. No, he may not have been here. Shit. Thank you for the 69 bits, Muller Duck. Fuck, where was... Oh, also, what... My name is Leman, adventurer extraordinaire. Perhaps you heard of me. No, a shame that. Anyhow, I'm just about to set out on the journey of a lifetime. Hark, can you hear it? That's the sound of the great unknown calling out to me. And yeah, can you believe it? Seemed to be completely unequipped for my adventure. My young friend, could you help a great adventurer prepare for the journey of a lifetime? Oh, okay. What do you need? Shit, so where was that guy? Because he doesn't seem to be in this town. I don't think. Oh. Looks like you're trying to... There we go. Adventurer's attire. Take that. Where all the fighters were? Maybe. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yes, in Victor's Hollow. The right person to go to when starting something new. This antique dealer specializes in creating sets and assembles everything from equipment packs for soldiers, lab materials for researchers, and lumber for carpenters. Alright, so we'll give this to this guy. Alright. Have the adventurer's attire.
Whoa!
Why, this is precisely the sort of equipment a great adventurer like myself needs. It cannot be that you prepared all this for my sake, can it? Forgive me to have a complete stranger go to such lengths for me. And yet, since you've already gone to such lengths, would it not be rude for me to refuse your generosity now? You don't mind, do you? Thank you, you're no stranger. No, from today we are fast friends. Now that I'm fully equipped, it's time I set out to discover a new continent. Merchant beats him up for wearing stolen goods, yeah. Hey, where did you get those? Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Leman, and I venture unto thee. Is he gonna get killed by the sea beast? Ahem. Anyhow, I have a feeling our paths will cross again one day. Farewell, friend of my heart. Okay, that's another side quest down. So ends the tale of Leman, Explorer Extraordinaire, Part 1. Johnny Awesome. Oh, and there is another side quest in town here I see on my mini-map. Oh, there she is. Also, there's that item, some sleep weed.
Ugh.
Why can't he seem to understand? The same stubborn fool has proposed to me 10 times over, you see? Every time I turn him down, and every time he runs home crying all the way. What woman in her right mind would want to marry such a spineless and fragile man? Not me, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to beat someone up. Alright, Marks of Vengeance. The Gravekeeper's Grief. In Search of Father? No. The Worry Wart? No. Corpse with No Name? No. Love Hunter. No matter how many times I tell him to get lost, Lovesick Fool just won't leave me alone.
Lost.
Okay, there we go. This is the guy here. Okay, yeah, so this guy's just a weirdo. Steal his shit and then beat him up, maybe? Steal his heavy bow, that's for sure. Maybe inquire? An unreliable young man living in Rippletide. His frail exterior belies a resolute heart, which cannot be easily shaken. Wait, do you think I need to beat him up, or do I need to bring him over here? No, I need to beat him up. Spineless and fragile man. Yeah, I think I maybe need to beat him up. I guess we can probably beat him up with Hanit. Yeah, he's not that strong. Wow, where did that come from? We can put this guy out of his misery.
Letting us hunt him. Letting my arrow fly.
Give him a spine.
Missest me. Come in, if thou darest.
That'd be an interesting proposition.
Letting the hunt begin.
Rawr. Slight weakness. Or like rawr. And then we'll just fuck him up with a super boosted Lind. 743. We'll be able to take this guy. Rawr. It'll just be a slow process.
What next?
Fucking little flies. They just like fly into my face.
Come in, if thou darest. Letting the hunt begin.
It's not very effective, but I also didn't want to bother changing my party. So we're doing it anyway. As you can see, it's not super effective. It's going to be a very slow fight, but it works, so.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
You know what? I'm going to actually use a healing grape.
This will help us.
Maybe I should have used a medium healing grape, but whatever.
Missest me. Letting the hunt begin. Coming.
All right, he's not going down quickly, but
if thou darest.
There we go. He's broken again.
Letting my
Rawr. Yeah, like this guy's probably got a couple thousand health, and I'm just slowly beating him up here. Provoke, yeah, provoke is like the shittiest version of challenge. But I guess you don't really use old Barrack either.
This will help us.
But it is really just such an inferior version. Like Tressa's Purchase, it's okay compared to Therian's Steel. I mean, it's not as good, but it has its place where sometimes you can use it and it's just easier and doesn't really cost that much. So it has its place. Guide and Allure are similar, you know, and sometimes Guide is better because it's just a guaranteed thing, but Allure lets you get higher level people in theory, but you know,
letting the hunt begin. Holding back nothing.
Provoke is just the shitty Pokemon version of fighting a guy 1v1.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Coming.
But on the other hand, at least I'm not a rat man while I'm doing it, so.
I will not be thy prey. Coming, if thou darest.
anything's better if you're not Alph Inn, pretty much.
Coming, if thou darest.
Alright, then we've got a full
Holding back
boost here.
nothing.
Jesus, this fight is going on far longer than I wanted it to. It's gonna turn out that this
Let
isn't
the
even the
hunt
solution
begin.
either.
I will not be. What next?
And we're just going to have wasted our
Let
time
my
here.
arrow fly in true.
There we go. Got him.
The hunt endeth.
Got a healing grape for our troubles. It seemeth we have won. What do you think now?
Ugh.
Oh. So that wasn't the solution? Alright, well, we beat him up anyway. Let's see. We probably needed to, like, give him something to help him be more courageous or something.
Hello.
Welcome. If there's something you're looking for, just say the word. What about if I just tried to steal things from you? This resistant nut. What can I steal from you? Slippery nut and probably this revitalizing jam. Don't you try my patience, youngin'. Yeah, we can get this. We've got enough tries. Got it.
Hey there.
Welcome, one and all, to the Colzion Family Provisioners. If we don't have it, no one does. Yeah, like, there's clearly something there.
Hello.
Well, tide isn't the largest port in the realm, but it sure is lively. All right, so we were gonna do the sea captain. So yeah, I think he was up in Victor's Hollow. I think you were correct. Deceptive. We need to not do this town. Interesting that it didn't start that. Oh, I think this is him here. I washed up on shore here some years back with no memory at all of who I might be or even what I was once called. Keep on hoping that someone will recognize me one day and be able to tell me who I am. Surely someone must have known me, eh? Alright, so we gotta switch to someone with a thing like Ophelia. I guess that's the other question is, what party do we make? Ooh, that's a low chance of success. Let's swap out to Ophelia. I was expecting that to be much more feasible. Can we... Ah, fuck. So we... Well, I mean, I guess I can still give it a shot with Primrose. 28% though. That is not... That's not great. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Oi, get a hold of yourself. Come on. Succumb to my feminine wiles. At least I can remember what beauty is. Pray come hither. Alright, there we go. We managed to allure the amnesiac. This fucking little fly. Eat shit. Let's see. So that was then over in Goldshore. Trying to sound seductive. Travel banter.
Alph Inn.
Alph Inn, are you crying? What? Nah, of course not. I have something in my eye. It's a sweat, that's it. My eyes get sweaty and... No, I mean a bit of dust in my eyes. Both of them. Alph Alph, and there's no shame in showing your emotions. Those little ones adored you, after all. You'll be a wonderful father someday, I'm sure of that. For father? Now do look after those shells, won't you? Oh, we're right. Oh, shucks, another speck of dust. Oh, dear. Alright, so where was this guy? Was he this one down here? Also, I like that. Just realizing, he told us to identify him as having a big beard. But, like, he could have shaved that off. Captain, is that really you, Captain? Is that really you, Captain? Captain who? Who are you, lad? Have you forgotten me? I sailed under you half of my life. Sailed under me? If you know what I mean. That's right, on the Blue Wave. Don't you remember it all? Why would anyone shave off a big beard? It's a good question. But it's theoretically possible. The Blue Wave. Yes, I think I do recall something. She was my ship. I was the captain of the Blue Wave. That's right, sir. I've been searching for you for years. Convenience. I'm sorry, lad. Until this very moment, I had no idea who I was in the world. You fucking kidding me? Get out of there, you piece of shit. Fly decided to sit in the bottom of my mug. So that's what happened. That's no wonder I had such a hard time finding word of you. I've been waiting here in this town since we lost you, believing that you must still be alive somewhere. I'd never give up the ghost that easy. So what do you say? So what do you say to you, me? You, me, and the high seas once again. Aye, aye, sir. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, sir. Oh, who sails on the ocean, on the Blue Wave? Former sailor. Once word gets around that you're alive and men in a ship, I'm sure the old crew will all come flocking back to you. Haha, that sounds like a real treat. I wouldn't say no to more journeys like we used to have. We did have a fine time out there in wide open sea, didn't we? So ends the tale of Left Behind. Alright, what other... Beard keeps you warm and saves bits of food for later. Yeah. So we've got the Merchant's Path, bandits, the Scourge of the Seas. If you dare set out on the boat, it'll come right for you. Lost in Translation. Oh. I wonder... There was that person in that scholar. Into thin air. I think we've basically got our side quests done that I think we know about. Yeah. All right. So then I guess the question is, what do we do from here? Maybe this is just a reasonable spot to stop. Maybe that's just what I should do. We did some side quests. We did a full chapter. Did some grinding. Actually, did we even? No, I guess we didn't really. But even still, I think we got some good stuff done today. It wasn't the longest stream ever, but I think this is a reasonable spot to stop, and because we're not going to get too much done in the next like 15 minutes, so we can just stop a little bit early today, I think. And yeah, so I mean we're 43 and a half hours in. So we'll figure out where we're going for tomorrow, and we will continue then, assuming no interruptions. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and good night.